Here is another Union-Toon's video production from the Village Scribe.
Oh wow, this is great. I can't wait to watch it.
Just for our friends in Union County.
Those people that know me well. And they know about the principle that's been ingrained in me. And the people that don't know me fall victim to some of the things they may see on cameras posted on websites.
This is a very, very serious decision, perhaps his most important decision before he would become President of the United States. George McGovern chose Thomas Eagleton, then it came out that Eagleton had had shock therapy. You know, I don't think that was what they expected to find out a few weeks after that selection.
What newspapers and magazines did you regularly read before you were tapped for this to stay informed and to understand the world?
I've read most of them, again, with a great appreciation for the press, for the media.
But like what one specifically, I'm curious that you...
all of them, any of them that have been in front of me over all these years. I have a vast variety of sources where we get our news to. Alaska isn't a foreign country where it's kind of suggested. It seems like, wow, how could you keep in touch with what the rest of Washington, D.C. may be thinking and doing?
You also want to have somebody who you're out there comfortable campaigning with and sitting in the Oval Office with.
You think then that there were men around Richard Nixon, either in the White House staff or in the official mechanism of the CIA, who were capable of killing a vice president of the United States if they felt he was an embarrassment?
I don't doubt that at all.
In June, jobless ranks were higher in nearly 90% of U.S. cities. In July, unemployment went up again, and the president is running out of time. Under Obama's economy, it's just not getting better.
I've said it all along. If you can create a business that is safe and orderly and doesn't require water and sewer, that's why I was so excited about both of them. You know, there's 400 jobs, no additional water or sewer. What the hell?
You're always looking to find a vice president who can shore up whatever weaknesses you may have.
That's what I want to talk to you a little bit about today, what I'm hearing on the campaign trail. Number one and number two are always jobs and taxes. That's the first thing that comes up. Now, how do we address these two issues that I've brought up? Well, I've spoken at length with Jonathan and Jerry, and I have a couple of ideas, one of which I'll share with you today.
The way I look at it in our county and in our state and in our country, we are facing dire economic times. And when I think about that, and you think, and folks question me and say, Todd, why is this important that we support this issue when our economy's struggling? And certainly there's more important issues that we have than messing with these social issues at this point in time. One thing comes to mind when I hear that. If the moral and social issues of our country are not addressed, we don't have to worry about the economic issues. They will not matter at that point in time. So that is why I make the motion to resolve or make a resolution endorsing the support for the marriage or the defense of marriage referendum, also known as Amendment 1. Because I don't have all the answers, no one has all the answers, but if we get a group of business leaders, not mayors and town council people, and more government, because government is the problem, government has to get out of the way. So what we can do is we can work together with business leaders, find out how our local government can get out of the way so these local businesses can grow their business.
I could have a vice president, that's where he sits. But
probably Todd's got more time as far as availability, but I do believe Jerry needs to be at the table.
I think it's important that you be corrected for lack of a better term, just bold-faced lie. So I think it's important that you know that and that you discontinue the spewing of your lies.
The trouble with our liberal friends is not that they're ignorant. It's just that they know so much that isn't so. Now,
now it's our time to go out and set the world's people free. And we can do it together, you and me, but mostly me. You and me, but mostly me, are gonna change the world forever. 'Cause I can do most anything, and I can stand next to you and watch. Every hero needs a sidekick. Every captain needs a mate. Aye, aye. Every dinner needs a side dish on a slightly smaller plate. And now we're seeing eye to eye. It's so great we can agree that Heavenly Father has chosen you and me, just mostly me. And as long as we stick together, is about to change for you, and life is about to change for me, and life is about to change for you and me, but me mostly. And there's no limit to what we can do, me and you, but mostly me.